Make sure you're still checking out the links down in the description below. It is a new year and we are going to fight twice as hard to help these vulnerable communities, help the fight. I know it's touchy right now, the way the panorama is, but these communities every single day are fighting, trying to just be accepted as human beings, let alone anything else that's going on with them. So we are gonna fight, we're gonna keep being allies, and we're gonna do good this year. Hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. It's the new year! I'm filming this on the first day of the new year, January 1st, so hi, hello, welcome to the new year. This is the first video of the new year. Very exciting. We're gonna go in with a positive attitude. We're gonna go in with the attitude that we're gonna fight and we're gonna win. I texted my friends last night at midnight and was like, alright everybody, you know, happy new year, manifest and then go to bed. And I'm really excited for this year because I think I've said, was it for? No, it was for 2020. Oh my god, it's 2022. That's not a bit. I'm genuinely like, holy fuck, it's 2022. Okay. I made a video in 2020 talking about like my goals and everything, and in that video I had said that while on one hand, like, goals for the new year, like New Year's resolutions are really cool because like it kind of gives you like a starting point and like an idea of what you want to do with your year. On the other hand, I don't really like New Year's resolutions because it kind of like limits you to a year, and if you don't accomplish certain things in a year, there's like a very popular mindset that if you don't do it within the year, then you're a failure and you should never do it again. I am excited for the new year though, because I do have a lot of ideas going forward, and you know what? They're ideas that I've talked about multiple times. I made a lot of videos last year saying this and saying I was gonna do it, and I never did, because the problem with me is not only am I having to, you know, focus on, you know, my job and everything and make sure that I have like a paycheck to do things and then rest and have time with friends and family, but also I am one of those people that the first time I do something, if it doesn't go exactly perfectly the way I dreamed it was always going to go, I failed at it and I will never do it again. I fully admit to that because I talked a lot last year about making gaming videos. And yes, did I need to wait to save up the money to then purchase the computer I was going to use to make the gaming videos that could handle the games? Absolutely. Did the last 3 months of the year, because it's like considered like it's the holiday season, and in retail in America, it's the worst fucking time to be a worker. Yes. However, a couple little things came up with the idea of gaming videos, a couple things that I didn't fully understand about my computer and how to work certain things, and instead of trying to resolve them, I got upset and then didn't do them. They're things that may take some time, some of them could be 2 seconds, and I never did them because I got cranky and upset. I also talked about possibly streaming. I made a video in September about my computer, and I talked about possibly streaming, but possibly not. But then in the last couple months, because streaming, I feel like because it goes on longer, is like easier to listen to instead of having to constantly go over and make sure the next video in a playlist is playing. I've gotten a lot more into Twitch and watching streamers. Luxy Games is like one of my favorite streamers right now, and any Claire Siobhan stream that she does, if she's doing like the Extreme Vampire Legacy Challenge, I'm watching it. So, but then I also tried to like start streaming and then got confused by how Twitch works, so I never did that either, and I like kept telling people, you know, make sure I do XYZ, and I never did. So this is more of a video. It's the first video of the new year, and again, I'm not going to promise anything because between my brain and my life outside of hobbies and work, you never know what could happen. But I'm going to need you guys to hold me accountable. I would like to start making the gaming videos and possibly doing the gaming streams. And I feel like weird saying it because I said it a lot last year. So at this point, it's probably a broken record to you guys. Also, my eyes really hurt today. I need to put on my glasses as soon as I finish this. That's why I'm like squinting a lot. I really need you guys to hold me accountable. I need you guys to help me be responsible. Because the thing is, I really want to do it. I don't feel obligated to do it. I really want to do it. But because I'm so scared of failing, or I'm so scared of like not being good at it immediately. I'm just not doing it. And that's silly. I'm telling you right now, if you have similar mental illnesses and similar thoughts, it's silly. We should just go for it, because if we never go for it, we never know how it's gonna go. Just like this YouTube channel, I was so worried that it wasn't gonna be anything. And as much as it is a hobby, it's something I really want to do and maybe go forward with in life. So the fact that I have 59 subscribers is fucking incredible and is honestly more than I thought. And look at that. I never would have had that many subscribers. I never would have been here doing this. All my makeup looks and my outfits and like the little conversations I've had, the type of videos I've made. I hired people. Asked them for help. Hired people. Hired people sounds weird. But the Slow Dance With You cover, I was able to pay friends to make that video. Yes, I say paid friends because they are my friends, but I still got to give them money to make that video, and that's a really cool opportunity. I never would have even thought about doing that before I started doing YouTube. So, yes. I'm trying to make this a quick video. It's definitely going to be longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to say Happy New Year. Welcome to the new year. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're staying as safe as possible, but make sure you're fighting. Make sure you're helping. Being an ally to any and all vulnerable communities that need our help. You don't have to hyper-focus on one. You don't have to feel bad that you can't stretch yourself across multiple. But do the best you can. Be a good person. And hold me accountable. Those are two very different things. Focus on that stuff first, but you know, if you have time and energy later, then you could be like, hey, where's the videos? I'm going to do my absolute best, and I'm going to make it a personal goal for myself to start making the videos that I won't shut up about, because I want to. I have this beautiful idea in my head that I'm going to do a Not So Berry challenge with The Sims 4. Maybe I like the idea of doing a stream to like make the founder, like make the first gen, the mint gen. I have a couple ideas about like kind of streaming series I can do. I really want to do it, but I'm really scared to do it. So hold me accountable. Maybe send me like bullshit encouragement. Like even if you're lying, be like, don't worry, I'll watch the video, because it'll still fuel me to want to do it. Okay? Alright, I'll stop now because I really need to get my glasses and I feel like I'm just going in circles, going like, ah! But yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching all the time. I see you guys and I see the views, and I really very much appreciate that you guys support me. Oh, also really quick, this year's also off to a really good start already, because I do have a Ko-fi, I forgot how we say it, and I made a video about that early last year as a way to, if you guys want to support me as a content creator, you absolutely do not have to, but if you would like to do that, that link it should be at like the very bottom of the description, at the bottom of my socials. It is there if you are interested. If you're not interested, ignore it. And there is a goal on there right now, and it is a very lofty goal. It's kind of silly. It's not necessarily like I hope people donate that much. It's more of I'm setting that goal because between any donations that may or may not come through, and trying to have an idea of how much I'm trying to save, that's what that is. Like that's my personal reminder to be like, that's how much money you want to save for XYZ. So I had a goal on there before, and it was $100, and I had set that goal early last year because I had wanted money towards a gaming PC, and then between taxes and, you know, working and everything, I ended up being able to afford one, like I said in the other video. But somebody right at the end, it was like, I think it was like the day after Christmas, somebody donated the full 100. And it was absolutely incredible. It is somebody I know personally, and if you're watching, I love you. I know I already told you I love you, but I love you very, very much. And it was really freaking incredible. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, $100 is not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money. And that money went towards some other stuff, but that was really fucking cool. And that made me feel like a little content creator. And my Marvel pinboard video that I made was very cool. It was in no way intended to be like, hey, pay attention to me, to Mr. Dean Draws. It wasn't that at all. It was genuinely like me trying to be like, hey, this is a small business for a collection of things that I really enjoy. Like, I love collecting pins. I've said this a million times as well. Also, quick side note, a lofty goal for this year is to attempt to do a pin collection overview. Don't hold your breath though. That is a lot of time and research I have to do. Anyway, yeah, my Marvel pinboard collection, even though it featured heavily, you know, Dean Draws pins, I was not trying to be like, hey, like, pay attention to me, look at me. It was just really trying to be like, this is a small business. He's a really cool guy. I get his pins all the time. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. If you're interested in Marvel pins, you should go to this guy first because I just think he's a cool guy. And I've like sent him some messages on Instagram, like asking him questions about pin drops and things like that. And he's always very polite, very kind, very excited to kind of like hear feedback and stuff. So I had like briefly spoken with him before. I'd say we're acquaintances at this point, which feels so cool. But when I made that video, I had tagged him in it because I'd still wanted him to see it and be like, hey, like, you're a cool dude. I wanted to show him that I was appreciating him. And he sent me a pin. And it was one of the pins that I said in the video that I wanted that he doesn't make anymore. He sent me a pin and he sent me a little note. You know what? I'll put the picture up right now. I have kept this picture because this is like what he sent me. And it was fucking cool. And it was the first, like, I don't want to say it this way because there's like negative connotations with the word influencer, like I know there is and everything, but like I guess realistically that's what I'm trying to do. That was the first like influencer moment I've had, and that felt really fucking cool. Like I get like, my messages with him were literally like, he was like, hey, that was really cool, like I really appreciate that, like that was a really cool video. I want to send you something, and my messages are literally all caps. Mr. Draws, no, you don't have to do that. No, like seriously, you don't have to. And he still was very, very kind and reached out and sent me that gift. And that made me cry, and I'm going to start crying again talking about it because that's so fucking cool. And when I was telling some friends about it, I was like, yeah, like, I was telling people at work, like my work friends about it, and I said something and I was like, it's just weird because it's like, influencer. And my friend was like, yeah, but isn't that like kind of the goal? And I was like, yeah. I think I was just trying to really downplay it because I don't know why, but it was really, really cool, and I'm gonna start crying thinking about it. So it was a really cool way because both of those things kind of happened like the last 2 months of the year. So it makes me feel really good about going into the new year and making new content, making similar content to this. I actually have in December, like mid-December when I was sick, I had like no video ideas. I knew I wanted to make this video. I had no other ideas though. And I was like, damn, like this year's gonna be rough because I don't know what kind of videos I want to make next year. And then like a week later, I have a bunch of things written down for January. January's like, the planning for January is already almost done, and the filming for January will be picking up sometime this week because like I said, I'm filming on Saturday the 1st. So the rest of January will be filmed like fairly quickly because I have all of these ideas ready to go. So right now, knock on wood, we're doing good, and I'm really excited to go into the new year. So yes, if you're excited as well, please leave a comment down below, leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year. Let's fucking do it. Let's do the damn thing. Bye. Does everybody like my new sweater? Look how cute this is. And was dark green eyebrows the way to go? I think they were.